everyone, I'm Loida and welcome back. In this video, all I'm going to talk about is regarding social media for real estate agents, but more specifically YouTube. Now recently I did an interview with List Reports. I will put the link in the description box in case you haven't seen it. And due to that interview, I actually received an email from an agent that saw it, and they told me they had quite a few questions regarding actually getting their YouTube channel going. They asked a lot of very specific questions that I figured it would be best for me to just create a video because many of you watching probably have the same questions. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here. And along with that, this agent also sent me a link to his YouTube channel and asked me to give him feedback. So again, I figured what a great way to give him feedback, and also for you that's watching, for you to learn that for me to audit the channel. So we will be looking at his YouTube channel together, and I will be giving my feedback on some of the things that need to be done, that he needs to change in order to start getting subscribers and also increase his views. So let's begin. The very first question that he asked is, what program or app do you use to edit and create your videos? So the program that I use to edit my videos is currently Final Cut Pro. Now, when I first started creating videos, the editing software that I used was iMovie. iMovie and Final Cut are both products for Apple. So these are products, especially iMovie, that came for free on my MacBook Pro. Later on, once I saw that I was doing videos consistently, I wanted to upgrade, and therefore I paid for the Final Cut version. It's a little bit pricey, so you can definitely check it out. If you have a desktop or a PC, a program that you can look into is Adobe Premiere. You can also look into Filmora if you're just starting out. But yeah, I personally currently use Final Cut Pro. The next question is, how long did it take you to get found and get views on YouTube? So when I first started creating videos, I didn't start to see views and subscribers until maybe 5 or 6 months after I started posting my first video. Now, after I posted the very first one, I made it a goal to post consistently every single week. And the type of content that I was putting out there was content that I knew people were looking for. One of the very first videos that I posted was me just sharing how it was that I passed my real estate license exam. Currently, I know that that video has over 130,000 views, but I started to get a lot of views because of that video. Also, me sharing my experience in transitioning from my marketing career into real estate. So the topics that I was putting out, I saw that people were relating to it and were interested in learning more about. And that's ultimately what allowed me to not only just get views, but also subscribers. So once I actually started to see maybe 1,000, it was probably within the first year. The next question is, how have you promoted your YouTube channel? So I have never really promoted my YouTube channel through Facebook ads or anything like that. It has grown. It has been through the collaborations that I have done. So I have collaborated with other YouTube channels and other agents and other podcasters, and that is essentially how my name has gone out and how people have found me. Along with that, like I mentioned, the type of videos that I have been posting were topics that I knew a lot of people were looking into. So making sure that I had quality content, that I had a good title and a good thumbnail, ultimately was just promoting my channel on its own. But to say that I have gone out of my way to promote my channel, I have never done that. Question number 4 is, how did you create your niche? So when I first got my license, I remember going onto YouTube to look at YouTube videos, and I would never really find women talking about their experience or their journey as a real estate agent. So I took that as an opportunity for me to start putting my journey out there in case anyone was interested to see a woman's perspective on being a real estate agent. Once I saw that I was getting good feedback and a lot of people were enjoying the type of content that I was putting out, that's essentially how I started to remain consistent and started putting out videos every single week. Over time, I saw that a lot of women were being attracted to me and my content, and a lot of the stuff that I was putting out there was very relatable, and also not just for women, but for new real estate agents as well, along with people thinking about getting into real estate. Question number 5 is, when starting out, what economically friendly methods did you use to prospect? So when I first started in real estate, the very first year, all I did was door knocking. So that is completely free. If you are a brand new agent, I know that specifically right now, door knocking might not be something that you can do. So another thing that I would suggest would be to get a service that either provides you phone numbers for neighborhoods, for expireds, for sale by owners. Heck, you can even just start cold calling for sale by owners. You can find phone numbers on Zillow, and this is completely free. I would definitely also work your database, your sphere of influence, any friends and family members that already know who you are. This would be a great way for you to promote yourself. So those are the economically friendly ways for you to prospect, especially in the beginning if you're a new real estate agent and you don't have a lot of money, because otherwise it can get pricey. There's Mojo, the 3-line dialer that I use, and that is I think $130 a month. And then there's also Vulcan 7 and Land Voice and other services like that that can cost up to $200 a month. So it does add up. But if you're starting out, I would highly, highly recommend for you to just work your database of people that already know you, because that's completely free, and also go after for sale by owners. And if you do get a service, make sure that you get one like Cold Realty Resource. I think it's like $100 a month. I'm not sure. I'll put the link below. You can look into it. And you can just get phone numbers for a lot of different zip codes and just start calling everyone. Number 6 is, where did you come up with the scripts that you have had the most success with? So when I first started, and I've talked about it many times in my YouTube channel, the scripts that I was using were from the Book of Yes, which is very similar to Mike Ferry, just a different type of style. So you can look up those on Google. You can also look up real estate scripts also on Google. Whatever it is, make sure that you stick to one and master it. Ultimately, it's your tonality and how you deliver your script that's going to make you stand out versus someone else. And the last question that they sent me was for me to just take a look at their YouTube channel and give them feedback. So that is exactly what we're going to do right now. Okay, so we're currently on Frank's YouTube channel. The very first thing that I can see that you're missing is channel art. So Frank, I would definitely recommend for you to create something. You can do it on Canva. It should say something along the lines of Frank McManus, Boston Realtor. Let's be frank about real estate. I know that that is something that you have as a tagline in your signature. Right here, let's get frank about real estate. So you want to include that on your YouTube channel because it seems like you use your name as a benefit to kind of get people to remember you. So definitely put that in there. So that would be the first thing, the channel art. Now let's scroll down. It does seem like you have a ton of videos. So I definitely do applaud you, Frank, for creating content, because I know it's extremely difficult to pick up a camera and just put out videos, whether it's informational or your experience or interviews, just anything. So it looks like you posted your most recent video a day ago and you don't have any views. It's titled Critical Situation with the Real Estate Market. So let's take a look.
Okay, so I just finished showing a client's home over here by the water that I'm putting on the market this coming week or so. And it got me thinking about a blog that Lamontia Realty just put out regarding this historic market that we are experiencing. And let me start by saying this. We have never seen a real estate market like this, okay? As the amount of available homes is at an all-time low. Homes are being bought faster than listings are coming on the market. And this is unfortunately likely going to continue.
So it looks like this is a 2-minute video.
Welcome to Let's Get Frank About Real Estate. I'm Frank McManus with Lamontia Realty. And today
there you go. Let's get frank about real estate. So again, it seems like you use it in a lot of videos and you use that as part of your branding. So obviously we want to put that in the front of your YouTube channel art. Now, when it comes to the title, I think it's pretty self-explanatory and straight to the point. Now, if you can see here on my right-hand side, I do have an app called TubeBuddy, and it does show me that currently you have no tags on this video. If you see here on this section, there are no tags. So you definitely want to include tags in your videos because that is how YouTube is going to know to push your videos to a certain type of audience. So some of the tags that you can put on here is real estate market. How is the real estate market during pandemic? Real estate agent market update. Things like that. You kind of get the idea. But you definitely want to start putting tags. And I know it's going to take some time, but go through all of your videos. Maybe even get if you have an assistant or a virtual assistant, this is something that they can do. Because the tags, it's what's really going to push your videos so that more people can see them. And then aside from that, let's go back to the main page. The thumbnail can be a little better, but the good thing is that you actually put words on there, a market we have never seen. So that's a good video. It seems like you have a lot of really great content that's educational for buyers and sellers. Let's take a look at this other quick one so we can kind of get a feel for what it is that you're putting out there.
Hey, how you doing? Frank McManus here with LaMacchia Realty. We wanted to do a quick PSA video because I'm here taking care of an inspection for my clients who are out of town at this beautiful home in Northborough at Indian Meadow Drive. But I just wanted to let you know that if you own a home and you want to get a home inspection just for sheer sake.
Again, you have really good videos, Frank. I love that you can just pick up the camera. You seem very natural and confident in front of it, just speaking. So I'm not sure if you're putting out these videos also on Facebook or on Instagram, but definitely do that. I think what's really going to make your channel go to the next level is including the taglines. And then right here, you title this Home Inspection Day. You can change the title to something along the lines of who is the best home inspection company or best inspection company in Boston or whatever it is, because chances are someone might go on Google or on YouTube and they might want to know which is the best home inspection company in Boston, Massachusetts. And the good thing is that YouTube is tied with Google. So YouTube is a search engine. And when somebody goes on Google and types in their question, if on your tags, you have what they're looking for, your video will pop up. So that is exactly how your videos are going to start getting views. So those are pretty much the two tips that I want to give you. That's all really what you need to do and change. It seems like for your thumbnails, that's also probably something that you can work on. But it seems like you're doing a lot of the right things. You just need a little tweak with the tags, with the channel art, maybe changing the titles for some of the videos. Like for example, this one, it says Bidding Wars, but if someone just stumbles across your videos, they're not gonna know what you're talking about. They don't know that you are talking about real estate. So for this one, you can change the title to something along the lines of Bidding Wars for Sellers in Real Estate or something like that. Or for example, this one, when is the best time? The best time for what? Again, people don't know what type of videos you're putting out. So you want to make it clear that you're a real estate agent. You have a lot of content, so people are just not finding you. 11 months ago, 1 view, 11 months ago, no views. It seems like you're putting out videos almost like every other day. So keep up the great work with putting out videos. Just make those few changes. Make sure that your Facebook and your Instagram are working. That way people know that if you send them an email, they can easily find you or add you. At this point, I couldn't see if the videos that you're putting on YouTube are actually also going on Facebook and Instagram. If you're not putting them, I would definitely recommend for you to start doing that right now. And again, the tags, that's really what's going to make your videos pop up on the searches for people. So that's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what your biggest takeaway was. And also, if you have a YouTube channel that you feel is not getting views or is not getting subscribers, and you would like for me to audit it and do a video very similar to this one, then shoot me an email right here to info@teambcsold.com. Send me an email with your YouTube link and what it is that you're struggling with. And who knows, I might be doing another video where I audit it and post it for everyone to see along with you getting the feedback. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.